build a choo-choo cart track straight from here to Mondstadt.
An express line right to the best fish blasting spot?
Oh, okay. Might not be the best idea. Rand? You're here in Mondstadt?
Yes. I received an invitation to exchange swordsmanship techniques. I'd heard of the single-handed sword form of Favonius blade work. But, after crossing swords with Miss Eula, it turns out the Knights of Favonius are quite accomplished with the greatsword as well.
You're quite an accomplished swordsman yourself. Although I suppose that's to be expected of the champion duelist. Even over a few short rounds, I feel like we've learned a lot from each other.
For sure. You don't have to worry about breaking stuff or accidentally hurting anyone nearby.
That's right. There also appear to be automatic harpasta launchers in the area.
Ah, that's one of your local traditions, isn't it? Shall we have ourselves a game then?
Why not? You should know, though, I'm not easy to beat at this game. Ah, hold on. No muskets allowed.
Oh, why not? Doesn't it still count as hitting the harpastum?
Razor? What are you doing here? And shouldn't this thing be in Wolvenden?
Fiery woman came to take Lupical. I said no. She backed down, but then said I would do just as well. This sword is here, for now. I am here to protect it.
Hold on, let Paimon get this straight. Alice was planning to bring Boreas here, but you stopped her. So, she took the illusion of the sword and left you to guard it instead. That would make the trial of Boreas the trial of Razor now, wouldn't it?
We fight. I protect Lupical.
Wow! Looks like Paimon's guess was spot on. Don't worry, Razor. No one's gonna take this sword. It's not even real.
Not real?
Alice's scheming claims another victim, huh? Let's take the photo and get Razor out of here. Huh? None of these flowers look local to Mondstadt. Weird. Did Mondstadters always raise boars around here?
Found it! Barbara, over here!
Coming! Oh, how did this happen? Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then, how do I even put this? The sweet madame and sticky honey roast we ordered came to life.
Sorry, what?
That's right. I managed to catch the sweet madame earlier. Come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can head back and eat. Wait, what? Uh-oh. What is it? More pigeons and forest boars! The rest of our lunch is making a break for it!
So that's where it was. Diona? What are you doing here? It's my first time seeing these little guys. They're from Natland, right? Oh, they're so cute. Alice put a version of the cat's tail here and asked me to run it. It has the setup I'm used to and everything. Now, all I need to do is make some drinks. And you know what? This is the perfect chance to change all the ingredients to super weird stuff. I'll get people to lose interest for sure. Looks like your campaign is going strong, huh? Even out here. Of course, the only thing missing is the cats, actually. They seem to prefer the real cat's tail. But that's not a huge surprise. Cats are sensitive about where they live. Even if the place looks exactly the same, they'll know something's off. So, Alice said she would find different staff instead. And then these little saurians appeared. Aww. Bennett gave me a few pointers on how to get along with them. Turns out, there's not a huge difference between them and a cat or a dog. Hey, then you should call this place the Saurian's Tail instead.
Hey there, friend. Well, we couldn't just drag Catherine in here, could we? What would the Real Adventurers Guild do without her? Not that she ever shows it on the outside, but she's one busy bee, that's for sure. I mean, just think about how much time it must take to travel between all the different nations. Anyway, I heard this whole world was constructed for magic. Incredible stuff. Even the books on this shelf are real. Not a single prop to be found. I really gotta take a better look around once this gig's done. Not today, I'm afraid. The funds I need haven't transferred in yet. Once I've earned enough more from this trip, I'll open up shop at the usual spot. True, but it doesn't seem like the people who created this place set up anything like that. Hey, why don't I go ask for some, and then we all can have a few? Huh. But could we even take them back into the real world? That's the question.
Fatui tent? That shouldn't be here. Wait, but there are always those two Fatui around here chatting about stuff.
You've noticed them too? I've been watching them for a long time. Not that I've overheard anything useful. Guess it's just my luck.
Well, actually, they seem to get information a bit slower than the Knights of Favonius. So they usually end up discussing stuff that hasn't been secret in a long time.
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go home? Their mission's gotta be over at this point, right?
Maybe their names got skipped over on the mission roster, so they never got new orders. That's happened to me before.
I suppose, but your experiences tend to be quite unique. It's possible the Fatui stationed them here long term to keep an eye on things. Or maybe they volunteered for this position because they don't want to go back.
Either way, we should have Nicole take this tent down. It's making Paimon think we're gonna have to fight someone.
I guess you're right. We don't want people getting their hopes up.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking for a piece of alchemy equipment we needed for the event. Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. We maximize the use of every piece of lab equipment we have. So if something hasn't been used in a while, it's usually pretty old. Take this, for example. We've used it a few times before, but we found the effectiveness and ease of use somewhat lacking, so it was sidelined quite quickly. According to the mages, it was meant to be placed in the city, but it went missing after being tossed into the magic bubble. Luckily, I found it. I just don't know why it ended up here of all places.
Well, all that matters is that you found it in the end, right? We'll contact Nicole and get her to send it back to the right spot.
Great. Thank you so much.
A tent tortoise? That shouldn't be here at all.
Definitely not.
Wow! I've never seen such a large turtle in my life. There was a time, back when I was little, when almost every child in Mondstadt had a turtle as a pet. It was quite the trend.
Oh, yeah! Jean and D-Luke mentioned that a long time ago.
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Small pets like that always are.
Wait, you had one too?
Is that so strange?
Oh, no, of course not.
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind the cathedral. I'll even build it a pool. Can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like a tough cookie.
Not happening. The next thing you know, you'll have an invasive species on your hands. Just tell that mage to put it back where she found it.
Guess that's for the best. Another tent? Huh. This one's kind of nostalgic too.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground. But we still needed an additional rest area for the guests, so we set up this tent instead.
Huh. Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the mages or get some hints. Kind of like we were able to do back then, remember?
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is almost identical.
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small little wave rider. It's all taking me back.
However, you're forgetting about the part where We were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water. That's what stuck with me the most.
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't dead weight in that situation.
Fun times, huh? So, the mages prepared this stuff then. Guess we should take a picture and go check in with them.
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end, but knowing Grandmaster Varka, I imagine there will be another chance to set off in the near future. Not that I'm extending an invitation, I'm just mentioning the possibility, that's all. That's our honorary knight. No matter the mission, you always have a place among our ranks.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation, then. I have other things to do in the meantime. The intel I have on hand is pulling me in 100 different directions, but unfortunately, time off isn't one of them.
I heard this thing was terribly ineffective when first invented. You could only catch 10 in a week. Why, the research staff barely wanted to touch it, let alone improve it.
But for some reason, it gained traction among adventurers once it entered the market.
True, it takes time. It beats having to do it yourself, I suppose.
But there are so many crystal flies around here. Surely it's not that difficult to just do it the old-fashioned way?
It's a bit far, though. Just imagine how tiresome it was back in the day, having to come out here over and over again, and no gadget to help. Does that count as trespassing on private property, I wonder?
I suppose it hardly matters anymore. Adventurers aren't quite so keen on crystal flies nowadays.
The times, they are a-changin', eh?
So it would seem.
What are they mumbling about?
Such a succulent fragrance of grapes. Ah, this place is heaven. Had I a mouth that could move, I doubt I could resist eating them right off the vine.
This is awesome.
Whoever lives in here must be a person of means indeed. Even in a storybook world like Simulonka, we could never afford such a big estate.
Wait, but this is a world inside a story too, isn't it? Oh, hello! Is something wrong?
My apologies, but the event taking place at Dawn Winery is not open to the public quite yet. Allow me to show you around a different area.
Ah, I see. That's unfortunate.
Oh, it's Noelle! Hey there!
Oh, hello, you two. Well, Miss Alice thought things might get complicated around here, so she said she needed someone capable who could get the job done.
So she flattered her way into dumping a bunch of work on you? Stuff that isn't even related to the Knights at all?
Oh, no. Mr. DeLuke was there, too. He said he would appreciate some help guiding the tour groups from different worlds that are here to visit.
Tour groups from different worlds? Oh, right! The Golden Apple Archipelago, the Relurian Mirage, Simulonka. The gang's all here!
Oh, it's all right. I'm happy to help.
On me.
Swirl, Mark 2. By royal decree.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
The story has only just begun!
Charge! Up the ante! Thunder!
That's gonna leave a scar.
Maria sweeping in!
On me.
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75.
Decay! New life! Thunder! Burn! Thunder! Thunder!
A worthy adversary.
Thunder! Maria sweeping in!
Look after Mondstadt for me.
Burning shadow!
Into the wind.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let my name echo in song! Quick as a flash, on my mark! Antenna, grant me strike! It's justice o'clock! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Kapow! Right! Dab! Tip, tip, headbutt! Strike a pose!
One with nature. Cut the clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me. Follow
fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Stronger! Let's move! You ought to stand down! Charge! Yeah! Fight! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock!
Time to go.
Yoo-hoo! On my mark! Step aside! Here I'm incoming!
Must remain calm.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive!
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Control breathing! Start the clock! One fell swoop! Wow, wow! Hi! It's justice o'clock! Oof! Look out below! Hero incoming! Yeah!
Yeah.
Three moons converge.
Insult shine down.
Behold the dawn! All the light shines bright!
Divine light, shield them.
Like the dust. Lofty wisdom will show us the way.
Absurd.
You got this!
escape.
Wait, a moonlit night for all.
Light compels you. All the light shines.
Divine light, shield them. Without further ado. Light the dust. Sky clear, the glaze moon shines.
Behold the dawn! Go get him, Aiden!
Illusion shattered.
Moons converge.
Gotta hold fast!
Be cleansed. There is no escape.
Let my name echo in song! Witness the power of Gurwa. Rain outlines your fate.
Mine to wield.
Let the world collide!
Shine down.
Rain cutter, know my sword.
Mine to wield.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
There is no escape.
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your
Shower me with bread. Rain cutter. Mine to wield.
Stop that! Strike a pose! Let the world collide! Witness the power of Gurwa. Know my sword! Paradise! Time to shine!
Farewell. Time to say hello.
Knock them down.
Let's fly! Locked on!
Burn!
Locked on! Locked on!
Be free! Go! You're free now!
Fire in the hole! Let's fly! Knock him down.
Let my name echo in song!
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine!
Farewell. Time to say hello.
Fire in the hole!
Yoo-hoo!
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
Hold on to your hats.
Take me up! Let my name echo in song!
One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
Do you want this? Look, the rainbow!
Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. Be silent. Observe.
Into the wind.
Strike a
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Ding dong water bomb!
The long sleep beckons. Be silent. Night falls. I'm rather out of strength.
Ratchet cat! Strike a pose!
One with nature.
Close your eyes. Observe to dust.
Close your eyes.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in some... Don't block!
Beware the creatures of the night. I will return as an avalanche.
Strike a pose! Reply!
my. It looks like Hertha has gone back to her duties, and Glenfidia is away somewhere too. Has our dear cutie taken complete charge of the drink stand? Wonderful. Now I can order without worrying about ending up with one of the logistics company's specials. The type of drink that keeps you awake all night, leaving you no choice but to pass the time working. That's right. I'm just a carefree librarian now. If only there weren't so many people with let me think. And if it could help me nod off to sleep later, that would be even better.
Here's a snow-kissed dawn. Hope you like it.
It's delicious, cutie. Pleasantly tart, sweet, but not cloying. If anything, though, I seem to be feeling a little more energetic. Perhaps you've unwittingly unraveled. Don't worry. Let's chat for... Since there's a chef, fresh out of training in Fontaine, who's recently taken up a position at the Goth Grand. Apparently, she plans to use Indeed. A caramel sauce is improving food, Oh, this? A large contingent. Jean asked me to visit some of their... Well, based on what I got in their letters, many of them mentioned... Surely you're not... On my way back, I ran into Emmetall out on patrol. I accompanied her on a detour to Wolvendam to teach some raving hounds. Lately? Is that because you think that Not bad at all. Back in my student day, to paraphrase a certain... I'm sure you remember, a few years ago, when we were adventuring... Well, my... As expected, cutie.
Finished! A new creation. This should help you.
From the colors based purely on. It's like I no longer. So good, in fact, that speaking of like, any walk would be. Then, when we get back, when the time comes.
Good afternoon, traveler. I didn't expect the honor of witnessing your heart both act. A lady calling herself a mage asked me to come manage her flower shop. At about the same time, ending today's busy schedule with a drink crafted by you in person is truly, I have faith in your choice.
Care to give this a try, Miss Emily?
Your artistry is truly a pleasure to watch. This tastes like a local variant of a Lumideuse Twilight. Am I right? The gentle and elegant taste, with its distinct layers combined with a hint of Mondstadt's characteristic scent, offers quite a welcoming flavor, all the while avoiding potentially discordant aromas. Though in reality, there's no need for you to be. Your drink was nice, but it would be perfect if you need time to. Oh, thank you for. When I first got to my surprise, let's just say that sweetness, even in daily life, in the end, they're part of my reward from the flower shop owner. I studied monsters. However, this is a special case. Some cats are quite averse to the scent of Cecilia, and we need to be particularly mindful of their preferences. Windwheel aster. The various parts of the windwheel aster plant can be ground into a powder to extract their essences. I just took it for a little trial, extracting. It really is. A while earlier, I watched a whole run of fair weather clouds float by, fluffy as pillows. It's in such condition. When scents are blended well, then it seems something similar is true for mixology. As long as you choose a base of appropriate strength, the various flavors will blend seamlessly together. When mixed properly, all the ingredients work as one to create a most. Yes, that's it. Now I think about it, layering distinct flavors doesn't really suit my personal preference. Usually, after work, my friends from the Maison Gardiennage sometimes treat me to a few drinks. If it's before, there was an officer named Terena who used to treat me to aged court in the world of science. High proof besides, so I don't mind drinks with just a little... Perhaps you possess a natural talent.
Here you go.
The colors are these bright specks on the surface? I'm sure it must taste wonderful. Let me try. Your cocktail not only captures their form, but therefore, the winds and clouds of monsters. Really? Now it's time to slowly savor this mass. Thank you so much. This is the most memorable cocktail I've ever had. Once I get back to Fontaine, I will attempt to recreate this moment as both a fragrance and a perfume. Once I've perfected the recipes, I hope you'll do me the honor of being the first customer to experience these new products. Until then, I look forward to seeing you in the Court of Fontaine.
So you're looking after the drink stand. I've got to say, I'm getting curious. I've heard a lot about your mixology skills. I wonder what kinds of drinks you can mix with the ingredients Glenfiddia has prepared. I don't have much of a choice. It's just one thing after another right now. First off, the Knights of Favonius annual combat assessment is as the captain of the reconnaissance company. So, I've been intensifying my training. Being a descendant of sinners means I have to work hard to make... Anyway, on top of all that, my duel with Miss Clorand required learning how to turn defense into attack and seize the initiative when facing a combined assault from sword and musket. Even now, I'm still chewing through the details. But in the end, the exchange went well, and both parties learned a great deal. Oh, I sure could. Anything that'll perk me up.
One twinkling starlight for Captain Eula. Hope you like it.
Judging by your confident tone, I'm certain I will. Well then. Huh. Sweet and tingly. I suddenly feel full of vim and vigor. But just one glass doesn't quite scratch the itch. How about... Don't hold back. You don't need to worry about putting me... Works for me. The first company hasn't assigned me any paper... That's right. The merchant I got it... Oh, in that book, after a duel, to properly play host to Miss... But Amber said something that makes a lot of sense. She said that even if this custom doesn't Besides, when I gave it to her... Yes, I had. To make matters worse, leading them on this mission was quite eventful. It took 3 weeks of stealth operations in the snow. Those veteran knights faced the bitter cold and were almost taken down. Me? I'm completely fine. But it was mentally tiring for sure. But fortunately, the operation wore them down far more. If any new recruits try to make my life difficult, I'll just have my veterans give them a few friendly... If you want to know what I've been eating they launched a diet improvement in the past. Now we just need to bring our standard... the vice captain of the 5th company. In any case, after eating it for a week, you can hardly blame... Of course, having fresh meals prepared... Oh my. To be honest, before Miss Cloran's combat style comes from the mysterious Marechaussee hunters. A more recent newspaper claimed that Miss Cloran was an orphan from an underwater kingdom, and that before battle she would perform rituals inviting spirits to possess her. Certainly, from my own experiences, Miss Cloran's abilities more than match those descriptions, incorporating elements of swordsmanship in a commemorative... That's right. You really know your stuff. I doubt there's anyone else in all... There's no need to Firewater. In recent years, Firewater's gained pop. You really are good. Why don't we... As for the... Brilliant.
Here's your all-new seafoam...
Oh my, what beautiful colors. The aroma is perfect, and I can smell the alcohol, but it doesn't stifle the fruity fragrance. Give me a moment to come up with the right words. I know it's unbecoming of a lady, but... can you mix me another? I think I'm... By the time I've written up those reports for my Jean. The acting grandma. I won't be forgetting this injustice in a hurry.
Suspicion confirmed. While patrolling the area, I was sure I'd sensed a familiar presence, so... If Miss Charlotte were to see you like this, I'm guessing she'd take 100 pictures. Sword-wielding travelers, secret side hustle, exclusive cocktails from Tevat's Explorer Extraordinaire. You'd make the front pages of every major newspaper. And there'd be crowds of fun. Luckily for you. And that look on your face. Calm?
Your caramel blaze is...
It sure lives up to its name. The color reminds me of a raging fire, while that aroma... I'm all right. I just need a little... As I recall, the last time I drank alcohol was at a wine tasting event that Navia invited me to last year. I only had a small... From a purely rational perspective, alcohol can cause... But when Miss Farina saw me off at the dock, in fact, Captain Eula, whom I sparred with earlier, she even gifted me a bottle of Romaritime flower fruit extra. Out of the utmost respect for her skills, I truly Once I returned to Fontaine, I'm not sure. On my way to Mondstadt, we happened to take this. I've often heard Sigewinne praise her. She's gentle and oh, thank you. Best to just... I've seen a little. I took a stroll. Navia's done some rather extensive research on this place. Many of the scenes and illustrations for... However, the way she described... Perhaps because I've mostly just... Recently, the newer weapons and armor produced in Mondstadt have been created using a completely different heat treatment process. While this has slightly perhaps it's because that scent, over time, the faint Of course, there is a solution to this problem. The next time you find yourself in... If you also did... Since I eat a lot of meat, the slightest after the swordsmanship, I had 8. Of course, there was still root. I've certainly tried all the red meat dishes. I think I've had enough calories. To be honest, I can still taste the grease. Indeed it is. The knight's codenamed Hazelnut 3, and they told me the design has only just been finalized. You're not wrong. I guess it's that I'm certain you'll get to know. After handling my affairs, they headed to the tavern for a gathering, saying they wanted to continue last night's duel and determine who had the highest drinking barrels of beer the night before. So what you're saying is, while Mondstadters may... Are you already based on my... So when the time comes, I think you'd be... All right, I'll make... Even if it's still a...
All right, this new creation is called Liege, a cocktail made exclusively for champion duelists.
Huh. Have you added... There's a subtle saltiness, the color of the wine, but where does the leisure time... I see. Its unique aroma and taste. Do you think, if the chance... Mostly for Navia and... I understand. Thanks to you.
Huh? Is that Mr. Honorary Knight? Seeing you here, Mr. Honor... You mean, well, out of and no matter what... Oh, let me think. I know. Whenever Albedo reviews these past few days, so Clee wants to...
Your Fairweather Frolic is here. Go on, give it a try.
Wow! So, a Fairweather Frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright, shiny night? Clee will take a sip. Ah, yummy! If Clee drank, but one drink isn't enough. Clee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake. Clee doesn't... 3 square meals? Clee often adventuring to Albedo used to prepare all when Albedo's Kaya's camp. When my mom comes back, her choco go crunch whenever I eat them. Yeah, Mom gave me an amazing buckwheat stat book, taught Clee how to make something called propellant. Now Jumpy Dumpty can go. It's not hard. Bedtime's an important. She has a lamp made of gem. Yeah. Sometimes, Mom, as soon as Clee learns how to use the lamp, I can come tell you stories, Mr. Honorary Knight. Clee? Yeah, when Clee gets back home, I'm gonna eat some salted nuts while Clee used to eat. So, Mom, nuts don't have... This stuff? Mom, a dash of should put everything together. Clee can give you that way. You could make... Oh yeah, Clee still wants to eat sweet things, like cake, for example. Maybe we could just go easy on the cream? Or add more fruit? Oh, right! That friend Clee ate a whole so if... Yeah, that one Clee's looking forward to finding out how tasty your next concoction is.
Ta-da! It's done!
Wow! There's Dodoko candy on! There's so much orange in this cup. And Dodoko looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too. Yummy! It's so delicious!
Klee has to drink slowly. Mr. Honorary Knight, this is amazing! It's like you and Klee was so tired. Oh. You're the best. Really? And when Dodoco sings, Klee wants to sing too. So, Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoco. Then, you should... See you next time.
So Hertha's even roped our honorary knight into helping with this. Now that I'm finally free to relax, it's time to... Can't wait to see her skills in action. Of course they don't. A drink that packed the most suitable... It's not enough to know the recipe, though. That's the spirit.
Grandmaster, I hereby present you with this thorny lake.
Well, the color and aroma are certainly on point. Not bad. You haven't overdone or skipped on any single... Perhaps I should have said modest. Were you worried that deviating just a little might disappoint me? Hey, we fought side by side. That said, if you ask me, you can ditch the... Mull it over. There's no rush. We can chat while... Speaking of this garden, it brings back memories of something that happened many years when I was young. I like to find ruined guards to test my fighting skills, both armed and unarmed. Once, I failed to take down a stray missile, and it ended up destroying a watchtower on the city walls. As punishment, I had to run 50 laps around the city, repair the watchtower, and help rebuild the shattered walls in this garden. Indeed, among the misadventures of my youth, this is one of the most memorable ones. Mostly because that day, Krepus saw me covered in dirt. He took 2 bottles of 100-year-old wine and sent D-Luke, who looked even younger than Mika does today, to work out a clever way to get rid of Faru, who was guarding me. It was so hot that day, I could swear I was about to pass out. On a whim, I picked some mint leaves, put them in one of the wine bottles, and the result turned out to be surprisingly... After Krepus tried it too, he was full of praise. He even wrote up an official recipe for his customers loved it. Several summers passed, and Krepus kept writing letters about giving me a share of the profits. As though... Yes, Faru retired... He says, when I get the chance, I'll have... Well, let me think. I guess you could say it lacks, sometimes. In this regard, too, you've taken quite a tentative approach. Why not be a little bolder? You catch on quickly. No need to explain further. It's a treasure I heard that while the expedition was underway, you were sometimes... My conclusion... Pretty awesome, huh? It's like a hammerhead that you can fill with wine when you're not using it to pound in nails. It was a gift.
Huffman came up with the idea, Charles supplied the design, Wagner helped cast it. And about 10 or so knights chipped in to pay for the materials. They've been waiting to have a good drink with me. And this is I'm the Grand Master, after all. So it's only fair to my subordinates that I drink a teensy bit more per round. Of course, some of them have been training as long as I take Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5, for example. At today's after-work cooldown, they insisted on trying to keep pace. In the end, I've already told Jean that I won't be approving their leave. If I were, for example, we could go all in on this drink stand. If I were to act while in Nodcry. Exactly. As expedition members just like Firewater and Smedina. These Nodcry delicacies have made their way into young people need to learn restraint. At the end of the day, no one should be biting off more than they can chew. Unless it's someone near my level, they shouldn't even be thinking about enjoying. You... Huh? Whatever you're about to do, I've got a feeling.
Here you go, Grandmaster. A cup.
Such a spirited. Perfection. It's clear that once you let go of your inhibition, that first hit, by the time the sweetness dissipates, the firewater has already slipped in behind your guard, ready to deliver a powerful strike of it. That's the most ingenious part. It's hard to imagine something this good. Iron Wolf. Oh, no time to waste. I'll go have a word with Glenfiddia right away.
Hey there, Traveler! All wrapped up for the day? Paimon hears you did a great job holding down the fort while she was out delivering drinks with Glenfiddia.
Whatever the reason, the honorary knight is clearly one of the most talented mixologists in Mondstadt. Considering how short a time he's been doing this, I believe that's
I fully support the drink stand will
Hooray!
nothing short of what I'd expect from a true disciple of Hertha.
Also, if I may, honorary knight, regarding the special cocktail.
Paimon feels like there's something you spaced on your personality. You probably want to introduce that way. Customers will know who inspired you to create these amazing drinks.
No problem at all. If you need, I can even have someone
I hope when we recruit some new bartenders, they'll be able to learn from your, even if they can't quite match your work.